So we skipped a month. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Should've did one last month, but we didn't for a variety of reasons that I'm not gonna go over. I'm promising you, I'm making it up to you. Because this month we have 2 crates! 2 very, actually, well, decently weighty crates. So for the last 2 months, Loot Crate Anime has put out a Duel crate and a music crate, and I know nothing about them. Actually, I know even less about the music one because I didn't have to say what was in it last time around. Like last time around, I said what was in Duel, though I kind of forget because I didn't bother to recheck because it ruined the surprise that way. But I kind of sort of know what's in Duel. I have no idea what's in music, except I'm expecting Hatsune Miku because it's music and it's anime, and if you don't have Hatsune Miku in there, Hatsune Miku, there's something wrong. And this is also great because, like, you know the last time I did one of these, and actually the time before, I've always said, like, I finish opening one of these loot crates, and I am utterly depressed because I don't have another one. I have 2 this time! It's like Christmas! So without further ado, let's start off with the Duel crate. Dun 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 loot crate. Dun 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 loot crate. First things first, because this was popping out of the crate. Oh, jeez, this is way too small. Hold on. Any better? There we go. There we go. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure baseball cap. Guess what I'm gonna be wearing the rest of this video. It's a lot better than that mask from last time. Not that mask was supposed to be worn, I just did it because reasons. Anyway, freaking JoJo's cap! Let's get it on nice and secure. Oh, like Sakura! No, that was a poor reference to make. I take that one back. And next up, like every crate so far, we receive a t-shirt. This time, the t-shirt is of... I don't actually know. What is this? Oh, it's Ultraman! Ultraman! I know very little about Ultraman, like almost nothing. I almost thought for half a second that this was a Godzilla t-shirt. It's Godzilla! No, due to international copyright laws, it's not. Still, we should run like it is Godzilla! Though it isn't. What I actually kind of really like about this shirt is, you know you get some of those like really cheap shirts that have like stuff imprinted on it, but you can like very clearly tell that it was a shirt normally, and it just had like this plastic thing painted, like not painted, but like just put on it and almost like rolled and glued to the shirt. Yeah, this isn't that. This is actually the ones I like, because then the opposite side of the spectrum is the kind that actually has it like painted into the fibers, so it is literally is part of the shirt, but then that just kind of has a higher tendency to like not really wash away. It washes out like the more and more you throw it in the laundry. Though you should always put your t-shirts inside out when you put it in the laundry. That helps. It's not perfect, obviously, but it helps. Super Fight, the anime deck. You know, this is kind of funny because I don't know if can you actually just play with this? Do you need the base game? Oh no. There's all the base cards from the Super Fight game. There's some purple cards and blue cards. Cool. Like, I have the base game. This doesn't come with the crate, by the way. This is my own thing because I was Kickstarter backer 129 out of 1,214. So I got the official first edition of Super Fight the game. But it's cool because now anytime I play it with people, I can drag out this anime deck and be like, I will kill you all. So if you've never played Super Fight, brief rundown is everybody gets to pick a random card, which is like their hero. So my hero is going to be Shinji. And then you have to give them either powers or not powers. So I have Shinji that turns into a duck when surprised. That's a reference to Princess Tutu. He's also armed with a guitar, which is a reference, I'm pretty sure, to FLCL. And then you basically have to fight them. So one person makes a super villain, and everybody and then everybody else makes superheroes, and then you have to argue with one another to decide, okay, who would win. It can be a lot of fun, but it's determined heavily by like who you're playing with. If you're not really playing with people that are like good at arguing really stupid points, then you might not enjoy yourself. And that's why I haven't really been able to play a good game of Super Fight before, because I've never been able to get like 2 or 3 other people that are willing to sit and argue with me over this and actually bring up good points. And I'm not really good at arguing shit myself. I prefer to just lay things bare and it's just like, yeah, that's what I got. Come fight me, bro. Thing on the top of the hat's bothering me. I feel like I can, like, spin it around. And then I get all really freaking dizzy. That was a horrible idea. You know how I said this was like Christmas? Because I get 2 crates? Well, what Christmas is complete without a pair of socks? These are a pair of Yu-Gi-Oh socks. For the freaking lulz. Yellow Yu-Gi-Oh socks. I am going to wear these to bed. Well, maybe not to bed. It's getting to the warmer season, but I'll keep them for, like, next winter, and I'll wear them to bed. Or if I end up going to a con with people that like having the hotel room far too cold. That's a thing. But you can't have a good Loot Crate Christmas without socks. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Loot Crate exclusive from Capcom. It's a small little box. I'm looking forward to this being amazing. What is it? Some wrapping paper. I love wrapping paper. What is this? It is a tiny suitcase. Does it open? Please tell me it opens. There we go. Tiny little suitcase. Look at that. Could probably put like business cards or something in here. It's a tiny little Phoenix Wright suitcase. Kind of sort of depressing because I don't actually think Phoenix uses a suitcase. Well, he probably uses a suitcase, but it's not like ever really brought up unless I'm not remembering Ace Attorney properly. I've been rewatching the anime because that's been coming out. Or not rewatching. I've been watching the anime since that's been coming out because I'm the biggest Phoenix Wright fan ever. Well, not really ever, because I haven't played the Edgeworth games. But I don't actually remember him doing that, but this is now really cool. It's breaking at places, though. Like, they have the little leather strips on the side, and it's actually kind of breaking, you know, the tops. And I don't think these clasps are gonna last very long. It's actually kind of also a bit of... Oh, there we go. That's how you open it. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So it is breaking a bit, but still, that's actually kind of cool. I will use this for business cards, like a boss. And it's not a loot crate without a fancy schmancy little key ring thingy that, of course, like all of them, you can spin around your finger like a mad person. Meant to do that. And finally, the poster of utter awesomeness. Which also brings us everything that's actually in it. I'm not wrong with anything. Dual phone charm, got that. Crew socks, cool. Ultraman t-shirt, yes. I guessed that it was Ultraman. I was actually not entirely sure and thought I'd have to, like, refilm that section so I didn't look like an idiot. JoJo hat, Ace Attorney thing, Super Fight, Duel. And no, I didn't make the obvious joke with the Yu-Gi-Oh socks, because it's not time to duel or anything like that. And so that brings us to crate number 2. Now, the first thing on this one is the t-shirt. Now, this t-shirt, if I recall correctly, it says it is for Hypersonic Music Club, and unless I'm very wrong, and if I am, I apologize, this is an original manga that Crunchyroll has been putting out recently. I haven't read it, but I'm sure it's great. And by I'm sure, it's probably as great as all the other manga I don't read. I really do like all the blues and purples in this, though. So, another awesome t-shirt. Great, I hate going to stores and buying clothing, so I'm gonna keep getting these Loot Crates with t-shirts, and that's gonna be like my entire t-shirt collection, is just Loot Crate ones. Toki Toki lanyard with a little space for a ID card or something of that nature with Hatsune Miku on it. And this is actually perfectly awesome timing, and you wanna know why? Because I recently got my badges for Anime North. That's coming up in like a week or so, and I had them mail them to me because that was an option, but they don't come with lanyards. So you have to, like, get your own lanyard. Like, I could always rip a lanyard from one of my other con badges, because I have a lot of con badges, and even when I went to Anime Boston, I actually got 2. Because I got one from Sentai, which was the base one, and then I also got another one from Funimation just for buying their shit. So then this lanyard would allow me to be bipartisan as far as picking something from one of the 2 major anime distribution companies. Or I could just, like, you know, not get a lanyard and then go to Anime North and pick one up from the table that'll probably have a shit ton of lanyards just lying around. But I did call it, though, that Hatsune Miku would be in something. I didn't think it would be a lanyard, honestly. I actually was expecting it to be the t-shirt, but you never know. Why do you taunt me, Loot Crate? So it gave me the first volume of July and April. I will get to it, I swear. I'm running out of excuses, though, not to, like, watch the show and read this manga, because before it was like, well, I'll get to it when it's done, and then when it was done, I was like, well, it just got licensed, I'll wait for it to get released. And now, basically, the only excuse I have is, I'll wait until I can actually afford to buy I think it's an Aniplex release. It's either Aniplex or Pony Canyon, and either way, it's expensive. But that's not really a great excuse, because I could probably get the money pretty quick. Well, not pretty quickly. I could get it eventually, if I wanted to. It's just a lot of money. But now I have the manga, so that'll be great, because I'll start reading this and be like, God dang it, now I need to get the rest of it. Because that happened with Noragami, like a couple of months ago. Like two months ago when I got the Noragami one in the previous Loot Crate, and I read this, and I have the other ones on order. Not all of them, but you know, some of them. I got hooked. So thank you, Loot Crate, for getting me probably hooked on another manga. I love you for it. And in all seriousness now, it's probably going to be really good, and I'm probably going to enjoy the hell out of myself, but my wallet hates you. So I have slight discontent. Is it discontent? I have slight discontent on behalf of my wallet. Okay, so it wasn't just a lanyard, it was also a leak. They gave us a leak. Isn't that freaking amazing? Okay, so maybe I was wrong entirely. Is this another Miku thing? Because it has Miku on it. What is this? It's a towel? It was like a Miku giant-ass blanket that I'm probably gonna hang up somewhere because it's really bigger than any of my posters. Look at this thing. I can't even hold it properly. I'm like, this is what I'm reduced to. Getting things caught in hats. Like, it reminds me of that patch from a couple of months ago, the Soul Eater patch. It's kind of soft like that, except this thing's huge. Next up is some headphones. Interesting. Never seen one of these before. And I'm easily amused. I've been looking to get a new pair of headphones anyway, because I have one that came with my phone, like everybody does, but I always needed a nice second pair. These are nice and portable, because they're like little tiny things like this, and then it just goes, whoa! Look at this length! And I can have far too much fun playing with it. And of course, it wouldn't be a Loot Crate without one of their wonderful phone charms that I can spin on my finger and not have it fly off this time, right? Because I'm a boss. I can even do two at once! Sort of. Yes. Two at once. Yeah, and no, crap. You didn't see that. And finally for the music crate, a poster. Another poster of utter awesomeness that I will put on a wall next to all the other Loot Crate posters that I'm getting. And so most of this I actually guessed correctly. The phone charm apparently is something to do with an app called Word Gush. It says you can scan it. I don't know what that does, because I don't play these games, nor have I ever heard of Word Gush before. But, hey, that's a thing. And there was actually quite a bit more Miku than I expected with... What is this? Hold on. It is a travel blanket. I did get it right. It is a blanket. So it's a travel blanket, the lanyard, and the leak, which is always good. And that kind of leaves me in the state of being really content, actually. Like, I know usually when I finish one of these crates, I just want to open another one. But now I've opened two. And, like, I think I have my full for now. Like, I still would kind of like to open a third, but that's being a little too greedy, I think. And I enjoy these boxes. I enjoy opening these boxes so much. You guys probably don't get the same amount of enjoyment of watching me open these boxes, but maybe some of you do. And that's, like, really cool. Alright, so, information. The next Loot Crate... the anime Loot Crate is called Unity, and it'll contain things from the franchises, if I'm remembering correctly, Dragon Ball Z, Full Metal Alchemist, The Boy and the Beast, and Yokai Watch. I think. You have until May 27th, assuming that's the correct date. If not, it'll be correctly written down below me, the 27th, to sign up for it, and that will be amazing. That'll also be a nice little coupon code down in the description, should you choose to do that thing. With any luck, I'll actually have another one of these next month and not get delayed again, but, yeah, that'll be, really, really cool, and I hope you look forward to it. If any of you actually do look forward to these videos at all, because I enjoy doing them a lot. And so, until next time, ladies, gentlemen, and others, stay frosty. Bye-bye.